stream. Now, if you're watching this, it means that I can't sleep. I can't seem to be able to sleep. And yeah. Now, I need... Okay. Ah! I got it, so I don't have the... So I don't have the sound loop. There we go. Because I'm also watching IO stream while I'm doing this. Haha. Anyway. So anyway, I am going to continue the MSQ. Now off stream, I have been... What did I get up to off stream? So I leveled up my Arcanist to level 11. I picked up Rogue. And leveled that up to level 11 as well. That way, I've got options. I'm a man with options, and that thing looks... That thing looks like it's gonna kill me if I went and go near it, so I'm gonna just skirt around. So yeah, so from when I last streamed in terms of story, unstable. What do you mean unstable? Why is my bitrate unstable? Yeah, average stream bitrate seems too high. That seems to be a restream IO thing. So yeah, well, it'll do. It will do. Now. Where's the entrance? Oh, there it is. That's right, because you've got to go like over here and go underground. So, to show where we left off, the farmhand reports that a gang of savage-looking men with tattooed faces have been loitering in the vicinity of the farm, watching. The farmhands believe the unwelcome visitors to be rumoured kidnappers, and the resulting atmosphere of unease has taken a considerable toll on the farm's productivity. Make your way to Seasong Grotto and investigate the area reported to the tattooed thugs. Yeah, tattooed thugs. Words. What are words? Who knows what words are anymore? I don't know what these words are anymore. Okay, but then instance battle, blah blah blah. Yeah, special instances. Special for anyone who ends up watching this and doesn't know, special instances are basically, you know, semi-scripted battles. You do them solo, so you don't need other players, but you may or may not have NPCs who are fighting with you. Anyway, let's begin. And let's just make sure.
I am the waves that bear. I am the winds that guide. I am the evening stars. I am the morning sky. I am born of the sea, and there shall I die.
Okay. Then die.
Thus reads the sailor's requiem, carved into yonder stone.
Ladies and gentlemen, behold the first waifu.
Such words well describe the manner in which the citizens of Lominsa live their lives. It is both a litany against misfortune for those out on the waves, and a prayer that the souls of those who perish on land might find their way back to the sea. Ah, you are the adventurer I've seen around Summerford Farms. I thought myself on the trail of the kidnappers, but it would seem I have missed my mark.
Ooh.
Or perhaps not.
He's a big boy.
As I suspected, the etheric disturbance here is no natural occurrence. Nor is it a coincidence that the two of us should come here in search of those responsible for the disappearances, only to be attacked.
Ooh.
But who stands to benefit from the keeping of this secret? Oh, such thoughts must wait. Let us attend to the task at hand, unpleasant though it be.
Look at me in my like green boots and blue orange little saying. Yeah. I had an AoE. I wish I had an AoE. I wish beyond the star that I had a fucking AoE. There we go.
Phew!
Crystal! It's a crystal! Oh no, we're tripping out again!
Hear, feel, think.
This is so not appropriate attire for such an event.
Crystal bearer. I am Heidelin.
Sup?
All made one. A light there once was that shone throughout this realm, yet it hath since grown dim. And as it hath faltered, so hath darkness risen up in its stead, presaging an end to life. For the sake of all, I beseech thee, deliver us from this fate. The power to banish the darkness dwelleth in the crystals of light. Journey forth and lay claim to them. By thy deeds shall the crystals reveal themselves to thee. Only believe, for the light liveth in thy heart. Go now, my child, and shine thy light on all creation.
Awake again? Are we? Aha! The poor creature's fury was kindled with cruel forethought. See this blade? I found it in the Gubu's back. I have seen knives of this kind before. They are most commonly used for the cutting of rope. It would appear our culprits are seafaring men of some persuasion. In any event, you seem much recovered from your sudden affliction.
She knows what's up.
I confess, I was rather taken aback when you collapsed at the very moment of our victory. Mayhap a surfeit of ether? I beg your pardon. A towering crystal. Well, well. This has been a day of unexpected revelations. I must continue my investigation. In the meantime, I suggest you deliver this knife to your patron, along with a warning concerning the pirate's probable involvement in this murky business. The days ahead promise little rest, I fear. May our paths cross again, under the light of the crystal.
Right. Right. Alright, now that we've done that, I can go back and continue the story. But I guess, I don't know how long I'm going to do this. Do. ba 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 la ba da 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 ba ba da. Okay, so I've now just got to found the thing. No, there was one there. God damn it. And somehow my hit rate has gotten better. I mean, you might as well get the XP, so just had to level up. Wait, where am I supposed to find this? Yeah, they're showing off. I swear, if you're procrastinating this close to being found from your boss. There we go. Ooh. There we go. We'll pop up. Defensive version of poison or physical damage to. Alright. There we go. Time to switch over, because what I'm going to do is that I'm going to switch back and forth between... what's it called? I'm going to switch back and forth between Rogue and Arcanist. That way, I can level them up roughly at the same rate. Because the MSQ will shove a good amount of EXP my way, now that I'm actually playing MSQ on a new character, as opposed to doing New Game Plus like I was doing throughout the week. So yeah. I'm gonna doubt this person. I doubt your NPC. I doubt your intentions. I doubt your true goals. Alright. There we go. There we go. Dodo. Don't eat the dodos. They may go extinct one day. It's like, thank you for serving us like that. Oh. Pricks. You're gonna make me carry these. Wait. I don't remember being in that phase. When did it? Whatever. Oh wait, gotta go that way. Ah. Payment full. They're going to go all the way back up, aren't they? Now, might as well accept this. Because I think that will... Oh. No, no. There's so many of those little things here. They're trying to kill me. Doesn't know how to do like some AoEs. So that's one thing I do like, is that, you know, I've got an AoE already. There we go. Just like with this. So I'm level 11 Arcanist and level 12 on the Rogue. While technically the Arcanist is weaker, it offers a lot more utility. Where am I going? Where am I going? Oh yeah, I've still got one more. So with the Arcanist, I've got, you know, in this normal damage, I've got not one but two what they call dots or damage over time abilities. I've got an AoE, which I should really use Downburst of Emerald. Where is it? Should be, yeah, there it is. Yeah, so you know, you get an AoE with that. You get like your pet. Speaking of which, my pet's gone. Oh yeah, because I switched classes. So there's your first damage over time. There's your second damage over time. Here's your AoE. It's just not much of an AoE, but hey, it's better than nothing. There we go. So yeah, anyway, as I was saying, so you know, you've got normal damage, damage over time with a little bit of normal damage, you got AoE, you got heal, and it's not just a heal for you, it's a heal for your target. And you got the pet as well, which does a little bit of damage on its own accord, whether you want it to or not. And what do you know? Level 12, we get Resurrection, so that is literally a, you know, it's a res. The rise. So, for example, I could see someone over here in the distance. If they, in theory, were to die, I mean, if you die in this area, it's either because you've accidentally brought on a bunch of mobs when you shouldn't have, or you know, you're just not paying attention. Saying that, yeah, they should be fine. Now, if someone were to die, you know, boom, you've got it. Now the special thing is that I'm a DPS. I am a DPS character, not a, you know, I'm not a healer. Now, Arcanist does change into, is what then goes into Summoner, which is, you know, again, you're a magic DPS, but it's also you've also got that secondary path in the Scholar, which, I mean, everyone says that Scholar's going to be, you know, like the weakest is like the weakest of the healers in the grand scheme of things. It just kind of, it doesn't quite know where it is or what it's doing. But for the fact that, you know, you've got a DPS, which levels up, and also you get the healing abilities along the way. And then if you need to have a healer itself, you know, you can just, you know, you can flick across and be a healer, which is nice. Okay, anyway. Plus 5. Yeah. Okay. So I might as well pump him up. Yeah. I shall be click command. And yeah, this is an ult, not a main, so I don't have any of my, you know, transmogs or glams, depending on what you want to call them. Don't have and all that stuff. So that's level 12. He's also level 12. I think that's the pet. I'll do this one with Arcanist as well. Because I guess what I want to do is I just want to be able to step back, forth. So get this one up to 13. Flick back over to Rogue and then go 12, 13, 14. So you know, go one level beyond what the other one is. Because I am very curious to see how that will actually play out in terms of leveling. So I guess not just leveling, but what's me over there? Okay. Yeah, they gain help. I don't want to do any of them, honestly, but I'm gonna have to clear this whole thing out, aren't I? Yep, enjoy. What's the limit on that? There. This one, the nice thing about this class as well is that it's got good range, so you can just pull something out of the pack. Don't like that. Don't like that. Carbuncle. I swear to God, sometimes, like, the Carbuncle is not my friend. It's like, oh, look at that, I'm gonna help and attack this thing that may or may not attack you. It's like, no, I don't want that. Now I've got to deal with That's out of the way. I'm generally helpful, but I swear sometimes just like stop attacking things that I'm not attacking. Thing's going to be the death of me. Not the literal death of me, but it's going to be the bloody... how would I put it? I just don't want to deal with this thing. Now, if I didn't deal with it, then I'm going to have... If I didn't deal with this along with all the little things... just going to be more pain. More pain. Alright, that's it. I am just going to... Come on! Got it! Aha! Suck it! Guess I'm just gonna have to deal with these fuckers. We've got to be quick. In, out, get the goods. In and out, in and out. I don't want to deal with this. I don't want to deal with this. I have murdered so many just to get these random bits of crap. No! No! Hello, I am the mysterious hooded figure, here to give you back your shit. Now, the thing is that I could take either of these, but they don't I mean, they improve your item level, but they don't actually improve your situation because they only give you like +1, and the weathered gear, the weather gear actually gives you +1s in everything and then some. So you're better off just taking shop sell price. Because I don't have retainers, I'm not going to get the retainers for a while. These only sell for 3 gil when you sell them by a normal means, so you're best off taking that and getting your 100 gil. Alright, let's continue this, shall we? This thing, like, you know, we're building up all this random crap as well. At some point, we'll be in a position to recover the stolen tools from the pirates. I'm gonna have to deal with these, aren't I? I'm gonna keep Carby out this time. Wait, what are you doing up there on the rock? Get off the rock. Get over here. I shall face you one-on-one. Because this is one of those situations where having the pet out is going to be not in my interest, we shall say. This way, we've got 2 sources of damage over time, which will, you know, knock them down. And, you know, just normal damage with potency of 180, that'll do the job. Now, in saying that, we're going to take on the big guy. Just for the extra EXP, and for the fun of it. Oh wait, I can do that, can't I? Yeah, look at that, like, because he's getting help, he can pull that whole stack and level up quicker. Which... No, no. 2 out of 3. God damn it. Boom. And there we go. Haha. Might as well have a bit of a drink. There we go. Now, can I somehow scuff my way up here? Because I'm being a lazy fuck. Yes! Ta-da! So as well, if anyone does come along and come across this, keep in mind that I'm watching someone else's stream and I'm mostly just putting this up just for the sake of it. That way then there is a recording of what I am doing with the MSQ. Now for anyone interested. Okay, so... yeah, can't really compare. See, I'm not going to pick up Marauder, because I don't think I'm going to... Sorry, this is an alt. I don't think I'll pick up a tank until I get to... probably Shadowbringers content. Because I'll probably pick up... I mean, it could be Heaven's Ward if I pick up Dark Knight, but Dark Knight doesn't really interest me. Might end up... because I think I'll end up just picking up Gunbreaker as a tank later on. Because, I mean, Gunbreaker's fun. And that's the thing. This is an alt. It's not going to be something that I'm going to invest tons of time on in comparison to my main on Balmung in Crystal. But... okay, so let's now... so the Arcanist is there. Okay, so Arcanist is now one above. So now switching back over to the Rogue. And continuing the MSQ. So now the Rogue is currently now a level below my Arcanist. So through the next few bits of the MSQ, I'll level up to 12, like from 12, go 13, then 14, and then flicker back across the Arcanist, will go 13, then 14 to 15, and then flick back and forth. See, the reason why you do that as well is that you get some of that EXP boost along the way. So if you are leveling up, so basically what the game will do is it will say, right, your highest level class is, you know, let's say 15, and then you'll level up, and you'll level up another class. As long as the class you're leveling up is below what your highest class is, so let's, in this case it's Arcanist the highest class, Ninja is lower. If I then go and attack something, ow. You know what, I'm going to pick this up because I don't actually have any belts. Alrighty, where are we at? Let's shoot with here. There we go. Okay, so this is pretty easy. I just basically go up there, talk to someone, deliver a high potion. Yep, done. So we're gonna head over here. So here's the thing, because... wait, am I getting sidetracked? No, I'm not. Okay, that's the side mission. Never mind. Do it. Doop-a-doop-a-doop. So, I'm level 12, I'm at the low end of level 12. Oop. See, this is dumping. Hello, Bread. How's it going? Hi. What is happening? Okay. You know what? I'm a rogue at the moment. I'm gonna get the one that helps the rogue. Thank you. I can't sleep. That's basically it. I cannot sleep, and I'm catching up twice now on the MSQ replay. So if you go back through somewhere, you'll see two sessions. Not much is happening. Got botanist level 70. Your botanist is level 70. For God's sakes, man, continue the story. And Aya's wrapping up. Oh, see, here's the thing. You can't hear it, but I've also got Aya up on one of the screens. And she's wrapping up as well, so yay! But anyway, I'm gonna turn that down. But I want the gorilla mount. Yeah, I guess. Having Harambe as a mount is pretty cool. But damn it. That's a meme and a half from way back when. But yeah, so basically to explain what I'm doing with this is more for my sake than anything else. Is that I'm reliving the MSQ, or like replaying the MSQ. Because when I played it first time round, I just kind of plowed through it, probably faster than what I should have. And I figured, well, since I want to do streaming, it actually gives me a bit of a focus for most of the streams I'm going to do. So where are you? Where are you in the grand scheme of things? Kick. Punch. Kick. Stormblood just attempted the assassination in Doma. Oh, against our stalker. Man in black, man, hooded man with black mask, whatever shall we do? Just copy and paste that on there. Yes, that's it. This is... I like to call him Discount Sephiroth. It's always a clay golem. It's always a fucking clay golem. See, when I played through this the first time, I started in Izahr. So for me, this is a sort of this whole section is a bit of a new experience, which is actually quite nice. And also as well, this is on Elemental Data Center. The idea is that while I'm not going to be doing, say, I kick you. You say that now. You don't know. There we go. Done. So yes, that's actually quite interesting to see how the introduction to the game looks and like how does it play, how does it feel, starting with a different class in a different area, but yet it's still following the same broad story, story beats. So yeah. Anyway, I'm going to minimize that now so I can focus more on the stream. So, Brett, tell me, between me just starting out my streaming shenanigans and you who has streaming shenanigans to talk of, how does it go? How does this whole thing work? Because I mean, I've obviously got this, I've got the streaming set up and everything. But it's like, well, what do you do? You know, to kind of how do you got your damn channel basically? Yeah, that's basically me at the moment. Because I'm just kind of doing this sort of as a side thing, but also as well as something to give me something to do. Ooh. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, for me, I guess I'm not so much chaotic energy in the scheme of things, but I do. I just like to have conversations, you know. I yeah, and also you're probably hearing like chair creaking in the background, but you know, I like to be able to just just talk, just have a chat with people, see what people got questions, people have back and forth, and just that type of thing. So it'd be nice to get large enough to have some conversations ongoing. Although I'm not sure if this is going to come through. Actually, no, that doesn't come through. That's right. But I can do this though. Yeah. Look, that's good to know. Because I mean, I think over the next week I'm going to try and actually set myself at a schedule. It doesn't help that I'm more involved with other people's streams, mostly Himade's stream, than anything else. So, and you know what? I enjoy hanging out with that group. A lot more than what I let on. But it's like I'm just kind of doing this just to solidify my own position a little bit as well. I don't know. Be just more than just a name, or like someone else, like a voice on someone else's stream, but just enough to go, hey, that person, he does things. Ah, by the way, where is it? Because I also do have this.
By the way, if I want chaos, I guess I could do something like this now, can't I?
Yeah. I think that's definitely probably what I'm aiming for. People pop in, say good day, do all that type of thing, then that's an increase in volume. Hang on. How do we go?
Okay, hopefully that's a bit better. I just turned down the volume and voice mode by about 30 points.
There we go. And back to normal. Hey, at least I can do that type of thing, which is good. Yeah, I'm still sort of messing with the setup as well. As you can probably guess by the fact I just clicked on something and it just went all scuff. It's like, I didn't mean to click that. Anyway. So Brett, how are you finding Final Fantasy 14 overall so far? Because you're at that particular point. I don't want to necessarily do spoilers, screw it, there's only just two of us here. So you're at the point where you've had the assassination attempt. So I think you're about halfway, if not a bit more halfway, before you get to Shadowbringers. And a lot of people do say that Stormblood is a bit of a, not necessarily a letdown, but it's definitely a change of pace, and a bit of a change in story presentation compared to Heavensward. So, but overall, how you find it at all? Do, do, do. Do, do, do. Yeah, yeah. Like as in like in terms of like the geography of it all. So like you end up, zigzagging all over the place, and like not just within like a single region, but not like within a single like map area, but across multiple map areas, things like that. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, because it has been a bit of while since I've touched Stormblood. Which again, this is why I'm doing. I mean, this is why I'm doing the series, is to actually refamiliarize myself. Because we're less than 2 months away till Endwalker, and besides, I guess some of like the big events in. I mean, Heaven's War, like A Realm Reborn has like its big hit moment with bringing down Ultima. You've got Heaven's Warden bringing down Nidhogg. You've got, obviously, Shadowbringers, which I won't spoil Shadowbringers, but what I'm going to say is that once you get to that content and start playing through that, you're really going to enjoy it. For me, the game definitely picked up for me, both in terms of presentation, story, the story beats, especially when I take a break. And yeah, teleporting is quite expensive. Are you part of FC, like an FC, or the FC that myself, Himade, Seiji are in? I can't remember. It'd be really nice. I say this off the record while live streaming it, and knowing that this will be captured on, because I'm also simultaneously streaming to YouTube as well. Yeah. I guess that's the thing is, once you get especially into like your 7-digit territory, teleporting costs tend to mean a bit less. Like it's like it is what it is. Although what I would say is it would be nice if there were a couple more people in the FC who could turn on the buffs. So, because I know that Hime will turn on the teleport buffs whenever she logs in, but she doesn't play every day. So, and I did ask, like when I first joined the FC, I did poke and prod, saying, "Hey, can someone turn on the buffs?" But it's like, do I want to like ask every day? I might talk to Sage and be like, "Hey, would it be okay if I mean, I haven't been around that long in the grand scheme of things. Like, Hime's been around since 1.0 days and things like that. So I'm new." Like, and Seiji's like Seiji's been in that FC for years and years, long before my time. But I might ask and just say, "Hey, look, is there anything we can do to try and keep those buffs up? Like both the teleport, but also the EXP buff." Yeah, like for me, it's more the EXP buff. Like teleporting, like I've got what, like 5.3 mil sitting in the bank on my name. So, for me it's not that big a deal, but it would be nice to get the EXP buff going more regularly, especially when I'm leveling up the different classes. Where am I going again? Oh yeah, I'm going here. Return. I can't be bothered. Yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong, like, the game's loud. Yeah, like, is the game too loud, or is it more like I'm just low volume? because both can be adjusted. So I mean, I guess I could drop this down. Let's drop it down that much. Oh yeah, the fights. Yeah, hang on. But what I'll do is, if that's the case, system. Let's bring the background music down a little bit more. Let's bring sound effects down a bit. Ambient sounds. Let's bring the ambient sounds down a little bit. Apply. Voices are fine. That's fine. I think. Let's see how that goes. Actually, that's something I'll be wanting to do. This has been bugging me a bit. Yeah. Well, let's find someone who's crafting and see how it sounds. Okay, so this is... So I'll position myself accordingly. I mean, that doesn't sound too bad now. Now that I've dropped it a little bit. How does that sound to you? Because I'm hoping that will cover... Yeah, there we go. Yeah. Like, I mean, that was just a minor... I think in the grand scheme of things, that was just a minor tweak, but hey, it's little things like that which, you know, you can try to pin it. And also, you know, you've been through this. You probably try to pin these things yourself, but, you know, you kind of need, like, other people's perspectives on it just to try and fine-tune it. Yeah. No, that makes sense. That makes sense. Like for me, I'm lucky in a sense because of my IT background. I've actually got, so to my left, I've got my gaming machine under the desk, and on top of my desk to the right, I've actually got a separate computer that's handling, you know, the VROID model and the streaming. So. And because of all the different ways I've got everything set up in terms of sound, I can actually adjust the sound for myself, like, you know, what I'm hearing for the game separate to what's coming out through OBS and stream. So, you know, if I'm finding the game, you know, too loud or too quiet for myself, I can turn that up and down. But then I've got another set of levers on the stream machine, so if people are saying, hey, it's too quiet, I can crank it up. I can crank it up just for the stream. Hey, there we go. Yeah, I mean, it's taken a lot of dicking around to get to that point, I will admit. Okay, there we go. Now, where are my characters at? So he's a 12, that's a 13. So one of the things, so there's two things I'm doing with my alt here. So this is the alt on Elemental. One, I'm going through with two classes which I haven't done on my main, so Arcanist and Rogue, because I haven't done either of those. But also as well with, you know, the benefit of Wisdom, I'm going to be, like, I'm alternating, you know, basically doing like a leapfrog thing with the leveling. So that way I can try to bring both of, you know, both the classes up through. Oh yeah, I mean, hell, like Arcanist, before you get to Summoner and Scholar, I mean, look at this. You've got your general attack, you've got an instant cast dot, you've got a non-instant cast dot that does a little tiny bit of damage, but hey, it is what it is. You've got this is your AoE, so you know, and you get this at level 10. So at level 10 you get an AoE. You got your pet, obviously, so you know you can do some. The carbuncle is sometimes really good, sometimes it's not so good because it's like, swear to God, stop attacking things just because they're there. But also as well, at level 4 you get a heal, and it's not just a self heal like with the ninja. Oh, sorry, rogue. You get a self heal at level 8. With Arcanist, you get a targeted heal, so you can, you know, heal not just yourself but others around you if you need to at level 4. And at freaking level 12, you get Resurrection. Yeah. So you know, like in terms of party utility in general, I mean, look at it. It's like, you know, I'm level 13. You get, yeah, you get a suite. You get a suite of things, and the good thing is that at the moment, I mean, I can't remember if Summoner's losing its heal in Endwalker, but you know, you carry on with Summoner like as your DPS. It's still going to have Resurrection. I know that much for a fact. So your Summoner's still going to have a Resurrection. I hope you get to keep the heal, like your targeted heal. I don't think you're in, but it just gives you that extra little bit of, you know, situational control over a situation, which I definitely appreciate. I mean, it's one of the reasons why Red Mage was my first class to 80. Because, you know, it has a res, it has a heal. Its DPS is not the best, but hey, I don't necessarily need the best. I like things that feel comfy. How much gold do I have? 3k. Park it. Yeah, anyway. Yeah, that's my little rant. Well, if you want a real rant, throw some topics at me and I'll say, you'll get a rant. Depending if I'm passionate about it. Meow. Meow. Yeah, that's fine. Shut up. Shut up. Bro. Yeah, Gunbreaker is a lot of fun. Hey. Hey. You think I could take him? You think I could take him? Yeah, I think I could take him. Maybe. No, fuck off. I'm not touching that. Okie dokie. Yeah, sure. Okay, so He's a level 10. Ooh. Yeah, I'll grab that. Wait a minute. I picked the wrong class. God fucking damn it. I was meant to level up. Ah, whatever. I could probably do a couple of... Yeah, I'll do a couple of things here. Have I been to Swiss Fetch? I have, yep. Ah, welcome back. Welcome back. I did a boo-boo just as you headed off. So because I was switching back and forth between classes, I forgot I was on Arcadus, so Arcadus got the XP. So whoops. Nah, whatever. So I'm just going to do a little bit of busy work along the way. Because yeah, Rogue's about to level up. But yeah, as I was saying, yeah, Gunbreaker. Gunbreaker is a lot of fun. It is a lot of fun. It was actually my third class I got to 80. So I started off with Red Mage, then I did Paladin, and then it was it Gunbreaker? Because what do I have at 80? Yeah, it was Gunbreaker because I got so sidetracked because I was meant to be doing White Mage, but Gunbreaker was so much fun that I ended up leveling up the Gunbreaker before the White Mage. So yes, the level 70 combo is really nice. I mean, if it wasn't for the fact that I'm on my ult, I would just go somewhere, whip out the Gunbreaker and be like, hey, this is what it looks like at 80. I think the main thing for Gunbreaker I'm trying to do now is get the Bojan relic sorted out. That's the next thing for me for that one, for that class. But then I can say that for Samurai, I can say that for White Mage. I can say that for... well, not Dancer yet, no, but yeah. There you go. Yeah. Like, there's a reason... Okay, there's a very good reason why Gunbreaker is nicknamed 3 DPSs in a trench coat. Because I swear to God, it should have been a DPS. Like, the way it works and the way it combos is not tank. It's... boom. Yeah, it definitely does. The one thing I will say though in its favour, I should probably... Where did he come from? Fuck. Yeah. See, I'm dealing with a class like... See, in close... You can tell that I'm more used to, you know, range stuff than anything else, because when I get up close, I just become, you know, a punching bag. You get over here, and I'll do with you one-on-one. No! Oh no. Screw you. Yeah, look, I'm probably gonna die now. Okay. Yeah. Damages, first window wall. Yeah, like Warrior. See, I haven't played Warrior, so I can't comment too much on it, but I feel like Warrior basically boils down to, look at me, I am angry, I'm gonna just blast my way through things. Like, that's basically my general view of Warrior. And the only reason why I became a tank over, say, the DPS is because, you know, quite frankly, there's enough DPSs already. Yeah. Yeah, like Gunbreaker's survivability really just comes down to what it's one regen, and that's one regen. I'm trying to remember if there's anything else. It has been a little while since I played it. Yeah, come at me, you crab. Yeah, like level 80 warriors. Not to say they can solo content, but they're a lot more. They're good for, I guess, non-extreme savage content. You know, like that tier content. So they're quite forgiving in parties where the healer is not the best. Yeah. Yeah, like if you want a forgiving experience in terms of, like, let's say a light party, then yeah, Warrior is definitely a good option. I mean, saying that, all tanks are viable. All tanks are viable. You could say the same thing about Paladin, because, you know, Paladin can self-heal. So, you know, you've got that in its pocket. Like, Gunbreaker is probably the... So I can't really speak on Dark Knight though, but yeah, Gunbreaker and Dark Knight I think are the ones which, you know, they're probably the most reliant on needing the healer, while Paladin and Warrior, they can be self-sustaining. Like, I remember one time I was doing some Shadowbringer content, like level 80 Shadowbringer content, and the party wiped, and about, I think we're about 50 odd % through the final boss, and I was able to just go through, and it took a while, but I was able to solo it as a paladin. Yeah, and you know, if you're smart, yeah, so you know, like, you can do story-based content, like, you know, MSQ content as a paladin, and a good chunk of it can be done solo. If you really have to. Like, once you, like, you have to be at that level where you've got the, you know, you've got your heals, you've got your buffs, and you're smart about it. Is this done? I feel like there's a crab somewhere that I'm not seeing. Where is it? Where is she? Okay, is that it? Oh, for God's sakes. The kid's blending in with the bloody bushes. Fuck's sakes. There we go. And I'm gonna get you away from the jackals, because I don't want to do the jackals right now. There we go. Done. Fate done. Catching up with my leveling. Let's continue the story. And there has to be... I'm going to do the jackal. One thing I'm going to say though, returning to ARR, is this is really good for people who haven't played MMOs before or RPGs before, but as someone who has done more than enough of MMO and more broadly JRPGs and RPGs in general, it's like, I get it. This is how this type of game works. I do feel they do need to condense this a bit. Is I guess my main point. Okay, so I've got to go back there. Oh, okay. No, that's good. I can... Ah, there we go. He's on the way. That's good. There we go. Yeah. Luckily and I think they hit the right balance of it with Shadowbringers. But you know, Heavensward, it's a bit hard to say when they've gone to their best point when it comes to balancing between, you know, having pointless stuff for the sake of having pointless stuff versus having pointless stuff for training. But definitely, like, Shadowbringers is pretty good at that, at minimizing all of that. Oh, happy log. There we go. Shadowbringers is really good. Stormblood has its own problems. But its problems stem more to the fact that I feel like they got a bit too ambitious with the sprawling narrative, if that makes sense. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Yeah, why not? Might as well get the EXP from the other quest. And I might as well get this one. Yeah, like, there were definitely obvious signs where it's like, okay, it's like, okay, this is the level cap for this expansion. We are going to give you content to ensure that you're going to get up there. Sometimes yeah, yeah. That is definitely a problem. That is definitely a problem at times. Now, what do I have equipped? I've already got one of them. And what is my... level 8. You know what, I think I'll grab that for the Arcanist. There we go. Yeah, so it's funny because I did 2 days of doing New Game Plus on my main, because that's what I originally was going to do, is I was going to do New Game Plus on my main. But what I was finding is New Game Plus doesn't give you EXP when you complete the quests, so me trying to level up a class, because what I was also doing is not just trying to do New Game Plus, but do New Game Plus with a new class, so Arcanist in that case. But the problem is that because you weren't getting EXP from the main story quests, I had to do so much other stuff, so much, more tedious stuff around it just to level up. Initiate. Let's bump it up a notch. Let's go to grab. See, I think, remember this way, I completely understand why, because imagine if you could do MSQ stuff, especially let's say late-ish level MSQ stuff, and get the same XP that you get when you do the first time. That wouldn't be good. But what would be good if they gave you, say, I don't know, 20% of the XP, just something to encourage you, to encourage you to do it, some sort of reward. Hey, guild heights. Guild heights are now unlocked. Nice. But yeah, it would have been really good, because one of the benefits I had was the fact that it's I've got flying just about everywhere. I've got this and that just about everywhere. There we go. 13. Let's... Actually, now that I've got guild heights, I wonder if I'll be able to get that up and running. But yeah, I guess what I'm saying is with New Game Plus, don't give me the items unless it's absolutely necessary, but just give a token amount of EXP, 20-25% thereabouts. That way then if I'm going through with a new class and doing that, but sometimes leveling through it is fine. Yeah. Yeah. Ah. Not the aggro. No, whatever shall I do? There we go. Let me skirt around here. You know what? Let's see what he's like. Is he one I can solo? Yes, he is. Yeah, don't get me wrong, once you get to about level 20 onwards, it's fine, because you'll have enough options in your daily roulettes to start picking up the pace. Because, you'll start getting access to dungeons, you start getting access to... You've got dungeons, you've got guild highs, you've got your weekly challenge log as well. You've got avenues. Let's pump that as well. But it was... I think I got to level 15 as Arcanist on my main, and then I was just you know what? I'm not enjoying this. I'm not enjoying doing this content without the reward. And also without the reward and the reward structure, it kind of just dampens replaying the content. But at the same time I had that little switch, oh wait a minute. So there was a conversation that was happening on iStream yesterday or the day before. We're talking about, classes and ults and doing... Actually, no, not talking about ults, but talking about raid content, endgame raid content. Things like that. Boy. Take this thing out. Oh. I think I'm going to have to break out a potion. Stupid bird. No! Not another stupid bird. I can't handle all the stupid birds. Aha. Just need to do that. There we go. Yeah, look, if you need to do any leveling, just let me know. Do you have, like, shoot me a message on Discord, and I'll be happy to give you a hand with leveling for like the alternate classes. Because what have I done? I've done Red Mage, I've done Red Mage, Paladin, Gunbreaker, White Mage, and Samurai to 80. And I've got Dancer to 78. Now the reason why I did those particular ones was because one, they're ones that are good to learn. You know, like they play well for someone who, you know, doesn't necessarily want to do every single class, but definitely wants to make sure that I've got a handle over each of the class archetypes. So, you know, like, let me this way, I don't think I'm ever going to do Dark Knight. Or if I do, it's going to be more, okay, I've done all the other classes, and then I'll get it done just to tick it off the list. But, you know, I've got Gunbreaker and, you know, what becomes Paladin. I've got my White Mage. White Mage feels really nice as a healer. Samurai handles pretty well as a you know, melee DPS. Although in saying that, I'm enjoying Rogue, and I'll be interested to see how it handles as I get through the content. And you know, I got Red Mage. I do have Blue Mage as well, but But no, look, when it comes to leveling, gee, does the game let me display it? No. But now, when it comes to leveling your alternate classes, do your dailies, do your daily roulettes, do your challenge logs. Once you get to level 71, you're probably aware of Borgia, or the Borgian Front, Southern Front. So once you get up to that point, do that content. Even though it can get a bit grindy, it can, like, you know, there is a story there as well that's actually real. Let me leave it this way. For the Love of God, before Endwalker comes out, to get to the point where you got Shadowbringers done, yeah, like, you need to get to that content, but for the Love of God, get to that content before Endwalker comes out, because for two reasons. One, the story for the Borgian Resistance, Borgian front stuff is really good content. Like, the story is top notch. In my view, it sits, while it's less story in comparison to like a full expansion, it's definitely good story content, and in some ways it's better written. It is better written compared to, say, some of the AR stuff, and yeah, stat squish as well. Yeah, so stat squish is a bit of a concern. I don't think it, like, for MSQ, I don't see it being a huge issue. For side content, it can be an issue. Now, the reason why I'm saying get to Borgian and get that content done before Endwalker release is because as soon as Endwalker hits, Borgian's going to get abandoned for at least a couple of months, or to the point where it's like, you know, things are going to be harder. Like the way that it works with. You know, you need to have this much activity and this many people in order to do this content, because it's big content. Like, we're talking 48 people content, like person content here. So, and when everyone's off doing MSQ for Endwalker, they're not going to be doing Borgian. I'll give you a right of reply, good sir. Back an alchemist. I need one more, okay. Yes, so what I would say is this. Because have you got your gathering stuff leveled up as well, or just the crafting? Wilderness, 80 mana, 80 blacksmith, a couple of confused XP in there. Yeah, no, look, that makes sense. Like when I first, like, remember this way, I've kind of gone the other way, and not to say I'm ignoring the crafting, but oh for God's sakes. Not to say I'm ignoring crafting, but I've definitely gone, okay, I will deal with crafting later. The reason for that is because I was like, okay, Endwalker's coming out, I need to get. There's things I need to do, so I'm ready for Endwalker. But also as well because I want to do some of the extreme content before Endwalker as well, before that content. I'm not going to say dies, but definitely becomes harder to deal with. There we go. Oh yeah, crafting is... And gathering is, like, don't get me wrong, gathering... The only reason why gathering doesn't take us long because there's only 3 of them. Like if there were, say, like 7 or 8 gathering jobs, then my god, I probably wouldn't have touched it either. I'd rather just find other means to build up the guild. Oh. No, this is awkward. How much time I got? I got enough time. On my kill. There we go. Switch back. I said switch back. Advance. There we go. Yeah. Quick little hello. Oh, this feels nice. Yeah, like, I mean, look at me. Like, I mean, I could be, like, in the, what, how long have I been streaming for? An hour 40 something? So, like, in the nearly 2 hours I've been streaming this, I could have been leveling, like, doing this content. I could have been doing, you know, bloody, you know, I could have finished leveling my dancer or close to by now. But I kind of went, nah, it's fine. I'll do it. I'm going to do this instead. And that's the thing. Like I wanted to do this. I've been wanting to do this for a while. But I guess that's the thing with Final Fantasy XIV as a whole is that there's so much content available that it can be difficult to. Oh, it can be difficult to find a singular path, and it can be overwhelming. There we go. Is what I'm going to say. Oh, there we go. That's better. Yeah, look, what I'd say is this. Focus on your main. Focus on your main, do everything that you want to do content-wise on your main. The only reason why I've started the alt now is because I am doing this streaming series, like, for two reasons. One, because it started off with me wanting to relive this content, like, redo this content, like the MSQ before Endwalker, to refamiliarize myself with the story beats and what's happening story-wise, because there's stuff I've forgotten. Like, I'm not, like, I am not the best when it comes to remembering stuff that happened in the story. But I've got my main. My main is, you know, I could not I could leave my main alone for between now and Endwalker, focus on this alt, and I can flick straight back onto my main in, like, as soon as Endwalker hits, and I'll be fine because I've got one of each, like, you know, like as I was saying before, I've got at least one in just about every, like, I've got to finish Dancer, which I'll, you know, that'll get done separately, but, you know, I'll have at least one class in each of these class archetypes, and I've got all these as well. So if I need money, I'll just mine, or, like, I'm not going to do fishing. Like, don't get me wrong, I like fishing as a concept, but as a money-making thing, I'd rather do something that's a bit more consistent. Fine, I'll deal with you. You obviously want some love and attention. But what was the point I was going to make? Yeah, like, Brett, in your case, my advice would be don't bother making an alt until you finish. You know what? Honestly, because probably with all the stuff that you're doing, I wouldn't even, unless you've got a social group that you want to participate in, like, specifically participate in. I wouldn't bother with an alt until you get to until you finish Endwalker on your main. Yay! No, nothing else gonna try and kill me on my way back. Nope. Good. Goodly, good, good. Do, do, do. Do, do, do. You're right. Yep, okay. That was me. Okay, I need to... Wait, that shouldn't have come up because that's in stream mode. Maybe I need to do it on this one. Stream mode. Maybe I stream mode. Yeah, no, that was me. I got pinged on something, but I don't know what. I don't know why. So, what was that from? Ah, yeah. So I came across a Discord group. But they're basically like a high-end raiding, you know, like organizing Discord. Because one of the things I do want to do a little bit of, what level is that? Level 12, level 10. Yeah, let's take on this level 10 boss before I get back to Limsa. So there's and there's multiple Discord servers that do this, but it's a bit hard, like, because I want to start getting better at doing like hot end game content, like the extreme stuff. That way, then I'm not just like a tag along just to fill for, you know, like I don't know. It's sort of hard to explain, but it'd be nice to be able to actually go to the really experienced players, be like, hey, do you guys want to do Cloud Deck Extreme, which, you know, you haven't come across Cloud Deck or Cloud Deck Extreme yet, but I'd like to be able to go, hey, do you want to do this? Do you want to do that? Or whatever that's going to end up with Endwalker. You know, actually be, you know, good enough and skilled enough to be able to handle that. But, you know, you got to start somewhere. Okay, this is going to be interesting. How much? Ah, I don't have percentages showing. I wonder why I feel like I'm like a bit thrown off. UI. HUD. Apply. There we go. Lead gamer going in and changing settings during a fate boss. I'll bring the carbuncle out, and just hope that the carbuncle doesn't bring anything else along with it. Should probably do my dots as well. Ah, what are your thoughts on Summoner losing their dots? Yeah, no, that's fair. That's fair. I mean, I'm not that great when it comes to dots. In saying that, though, doing Arcadus I mean... yeah. Coward. Nah, he's high level. That's fine. No, look, my general view of dots is they're an interesting mechanic, generally speaking. However, though, it does definitely feel like that over time the game has kind of drifted away from them being a thing. But in saying that, they do help a little bit. Like, especially like look at Arcanist. I'm able to put 2 dots onto it, and each of them, like, the potency of 20 each, but that's was it 40, like 40 potency damage over. I think it's every 2.5 seconds. No, she should probably heal. Heal up a bit. Yeah, Gunbreaker dots are pretty alright. White Mage dots are okay as well, because White Mage dots also do a bit of damage and they're an instant cast. Wait, are they instant casts? God damn it, I'm not on my main, so I can't just double check. But the White Mage, they've got their dots. I'm pretty sure they're instant cast, and I'm pretty sure they also do damage as well on the hit. But I'm not really in a position to check. Anyway, but you know, like a White Mage dot makes sense in a way, because you know it's a little bit of damage. It helps with, you know, the White Mage being, yeah, that's it, arrow. It does change name as well. Ooh, that's someone helping me. Someone hot? Okay, yeah, someone who's in game content. Oh, you know what? I'm happy with that. I'm happy with that boost of EXP, because that brings me, yeah, closer to where it is with Rogue. Back to Limzar. But yeah, as I was saying, yeah, there's a Discord server that I've joined. I will grab a link actually, because even though it may not be useful for you at the moment, it might be useful for you one day. Let's see here. See, I'm a boomer. I don't know how to get links to servers once you've joined them. I'll figure it out later. Yeah, we have an MSQ to continue. Now, where are they? Up there. Yeah. Right click. Marcus Red, mute, notifications, privacy. Oh, I don't get an invite link. That's interesting. It might be because it's a public one. Maybe. Hang on, let me. It's called. I'll just type it out. It is a public one because I did find it just doing a search, but. Yeah, no, it doesn't on this one. So like if I go to say Aya's Discord, I've got the invite people, but this one doesn't have that option. Maybe I need to click out. No, okay. So they don't want people just inviting people. Yeah, I think it might be like that specific one, but that's the name of it. You should be able to do it if you do a search through, you know, the explore public servers and do a search. You should be able to find it that way. Like, I mean, it's not a small one by any means. I think it had something like... so if I do... yeah, have a look at that. Like, probably for you may not necessarily need it now, but... you know, when you're at the point where, you know, you're... And that's the thing, I haven't really utilised it yet either, but I'm... got it there to the side where like, okay, maybe a little bit in like a week or two when I'm, you know, more down pat with what I'm doing with this content, like with my alt, I'll hop back to Crystal and see if I can tee up some time to do that type of content. Yeah, that's the same one. So I'll take, because I'm pretty sure I've got God damn it. I just want to be able to compare these two. Let's see, 1111. That one has, yeah. I'll take that for that one. Quickly just do that. Back to that. There we go. Okay, we're back on track. But yeah, what was I saying on that one? Yeah, okay, general thought is, yeah, check it out when you are closer to doing some of that endgame raiding content. And yeah, because I mean, I'm going to start using it sort of soon. I won't wait with that one. That can be for another class another time, maybe. Ah, okay. Dry docks. How much gil do I have? 5. You know what? I'm gonna keep the gil. And I might get a chocobo to take me there. I think my brain is starting to melt. It's 4:30 in the morning. And let me this way, I just went straight past the chocobo ride. God damn it. Alright. Back through here. Thank you. There we go. I can have a little bit of time just to think. Oh, hey Bird, can I ask you a favor that involves so little effort that you can do the favor in 2 seconds? Can you press the follow button, please? I would love to be able to use the emotes that I got commissioned. Oh wait, you're followed? Wait, yeah, if I go there, how do I... See? Shows... Oh, you are followed. Goddamn. Never mind then. Oh, that's probably why, because the activity feed only shows you the last like 14 days or something. Well, thank you. Thank you for being a follower. Muchly appreciated. I went and spent this money on these emotes, and I want to be able to use them, and I can't because you have to be an affiliate. And I was too much of a dum-dum, and so I got the emotes, and yeah, I want to cry. That's all I'm gonna say is I want to cry. Yeah, it's a bit of a, yeah, I mean, I'm up to 6, which, hey, which I think is a good start. You know, like, right. I mean, I think I've got access to, yeah, the better TV one, so if I... Hey, can I display my own emotes? Hey, you've got the better TTV content, don't you? Like this is the annoying. Yeah, like I got them there, so you know it's like it's not like I don't have them, but like you know it's kind of like I mean everyone uses better TTV anyway, don't they? Pretty much. Hey. But you know, there's something, yeah. So you know, at least I've got them. But it would be nice to be official. You know, in the Twitch system. Oh, here's a question. What was your starting class? Like your very first one? Bard. Oh yeah, it was too, wasn't it? Yeah. Yeah, I think I'm just sleepy brain at this. Like, you know, I'm actually starting to go sleepy brain, which is probably a good thing. Maybe not. But maybe not the Alchemist. Did you switch from Bard because Hime was bullying everyone? And probably to me to a lesser extent. Because attack and healing. Yeah, nah, that's actually legitimate. Those are actual legitimate reasons. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, the wait times on DPS are not great in the scheme of things. I find that because they want people to do, because you know everybody wants to do DPS, so you know, so there is a lack of is that going to be up the hill or down the hill? I don't know. I think I should go up. It's better to go up and then just come crashing down and then go down than having to loop back around. Yeah, now look, wait times on DPS are pretty bullshit. Daily roulette is better, I find, than just... Yes. So, this is the paradox of DPS. Everybody wants to do DPS, but because of the way the game's designed, it will give bonuses for... So basically, you got so many people who want to do like DPS that there's actually at any one given time, there's usually some sort of lack, like proportionally speaking, of tanks and healers. That's why, like, if you open up your daily roulette, for instance, and you see, you know, what's being requested, more often than not, you'll see mostly it's tanks, followed by healers, and then on an odd occasion, ooh, that is very pretty over there. I never noticed that. No, I didn't want to deal with you. Yeah, like it's the roll bonus. Now, there's a reason why that roll bonus exists, is if you see everything wanting tank, well, you know that at that point in time, there's a lot less tanks being around and everybody's queuing up as DPSs and, to a lesser extent, healers. It's going to be... When Walker releases, it's going to be interesting because you're going to have... Because you're going to have Sage, which is a healer. But then you're going to have... Can I only sneak down this way? I can sneak down this way. Yes! So long, you stupid coyote things. Yeah. Like, don't get me wrong, like, you look at the DPS classes, there's some... Let's say... there's a lot of fun to be had in these DPS classes. I mean, there's a lot of fun to be had with the tanks and healers as well, but just by sheer numbers, there's an imbalance. And you know, we're gonna have. I think one of the exciting things is the fact that we're gonna have like a rebalance and a rework of all the classes to some extent. You've got, and also as well, you know, you've got a new healer. Yeah, look, I get that. Oh, do I have to? Oh, I have to do death on him, don't I? Okay. Yeah, it's a hard one. I mean, in saying that, I did get Samurai and Dancer. They have taken a bit longer, but yeah, they did take a bit longer, but not enough to dissuade me from doing it. How's that sound? Okay, I've already got level 11 gloves for here. That one. What do I have for sword? Level 8, so I'll get them for the rogue. But okay, so this is going to be the advice, and also this will also be the offer as well. So if you do want to level up a DPS at some point, you know, let me know, and we go in as a party on the daily roulettes. If I get some better craft material, I can get little sets. Yeah. There's definitely that. But yeah, I was gonna say, like, if you want to, okay, you talk to him. Yeah, like if you need to do that content, I'm happy to party up and be like the tank or the healer, like one or the other. Because one thing I've noticed is if you are in a party, like if you're a DPS and you're in a party with a tank, you know, you'll get picked up a lot. You'll get preferenced and picked up faster, comparatively speaking, compared to a DPS trying to do it by itself. Yeah. If you got a party with both, yeesh, you're sorted. If you can get 4 people, you can pretty much do like half the content. Alrighty, so hunting log, kill all the things. I mean, I still remember though, there were times when I was leveling White Mage. I was waiting for, you know, up to 30 minutes for some queues. Tanks seem to be the rarity, like out of all of them, tanks seem to be the ones that have the most trouble. I like this. I like these two. These two are having a conversation. This one's still talking as though he's there, and I'm fighting this guy. Don't get wrecked. Oh yeah, like it was like the out of body experience. It's like, guess what? Your conversation's now over. See, what we don't see is that they're both talking. No, see, this is the one that's actually so self-absorbed. It's like it can just talk to air, and hey, level 15. There we go. Right. Back to Rogue. I was gonna say, it hurts me to say this as a joke, but the one that was talking to the air is practicing being a streamer, having to talk by himself with no one watching. Hey, more hunting log. Oh no! I know, I'm being grouped up. Although they don't seem to be really good at hitting me. Oh. Yeah. There. That one there. Like, look at this one. At least this one we can give the excuse of talking to the fire or talking to his dinner or something. Doo-doo. Boom. Over here. Thank you. Thank you. We're done? I think we're done. You shall pay. How dare you? Thank you. It's like, nope, I don't want to deal with this at the moment. Oh, actually, that's a question that I haven't looked into yet. Do I have... No, challenge logs haven't been unlocked. God damn it. Challenge logs are such a good source of EXP. Actually, here's a thought. Here's a thought, a streaming thought. Actually, I'm having it for the second. I'm having the revelation for the second time, so it doesn't count. So one of the things I was thinking of doing, probably after, maybe after I've got a bit more into the MSQ, probably once I got AR done. See how long that takes. But what I was thinking is doing, like, using my main character, doing like once a week Sprout stream, where you know how like the alpha made to you, just have it open. Now you're a Sprout. Do you need someone to queue with you? Do you need someone to help you with something? Might do something like that. Like when I say Sprout, I'm not necessarily like Sprouts, but you know, are you someone who needs a bit of help? This way. Are we all? Are we all still Sprouts in the grand scheme of things? Ooh. You know, I feel bad for trying to select the bait. Do I have a belt for... No. Do I have a belt for... No, I don't. I was thinking, like, I mean, we're losing belts. So I'm like, oh... I was like, no. You still need your belts for the moment. I'm like, do I pick a belt for one class, or do I pick, like, you know, do I pick it for one or the other? I'm glad belts are going. I'm glad for the stat squish. I'm glad that they're going to be splitting up the inventory space a bit, but one thing I kind of wish is that they, like, I mean, I think it was, I can't remember which ones, but I think it was like, there's going to be like a bit of spread, which I think it was going to be a bit of spread between all of them, but not much. Or if it's going to be spread only through a select few, like it's not going to be spread across each of the areas of the armory. So that for me would be one thing. I wish they would give everyone a bit more space for each, for like, you know, main hand, offhand, head, body, each of the accessories. Soul stones don't count because, you know, they just fill that. Because at the moment, it kind of just feels like like the game, once you get to a certain point, just throws so much useless. What are they gonna do with the belts they have now? As far as I've heard, they'll just become dead content. Like you can, okay. So the things you can do with the belts in Endwalker is you can desynth them, and you can unmeld or like retrieve your materia off them. So, you know, if you've got materia melded to your belts, then don't feel like you're going to lose them, and you can desynth them afterwards, which for me doesn't really apply because I've only got like a level 50 Reaver and that's it. So I would have to, you know, level up my crafting, but if you've got your crafting skills appropriate and your desynth stuff sorted out, then yeah, you can desynth them all and sell the materials or do whatever. Hello, testing, 1, 2, 3, Alpha, Bravo, Charlie. There we go. Yep, sorry about that. Yeah, I must have bumped the stream deck. Sorry about that. But yeah, what was I saying? Yeah, so with the belts, I think they've they've gone with the best option. Yeah, I'm gonna take the money. Now, what level am I? I'm level 15 on each. You know what? I'm gonna get my rogue to 16, and then I'm gonna do their class quests for both of them. Yeah, like I think yeah. So, in summary, what they're doing with the belts, I think, is the best option that they can do. It kind of sucks if you know. I mean, stat squish aside, I mean, if you liked having belts, you're weird, I guess. But hey, I think it's just a necessary evil in the scheme of things. Which way am I going? I hope I'm going the right way. But yeah, I think... Did you hear any of what I said about the materia? Like the materia stuff that happened? Okay, yes. So... Okay, that's good at least. So... Okay, there's that. Did you hear about what I said about the old materia that used to be in the game? Okay. So... For God's sakes... I only want the stuff in the Fate, not out the Fate. Fine. You want to die so badly? Fine, you can die badly. Okay, so... Once upon a... So you probably would have seen me, like, looking and poking my mouse at different areas of the stats, character stats. So in Final Fantasy XIV, you used to have materia that would affect your base stats, so things such as strength, dexterity, vitality. Actually, vitality? Hang on. Let me just clear this one first. There we go. Okay. So, yeah, so you used to have materia that would affect these 5 stats directly, in comparison to the material we have now, which affects these 3 stats: skill speed, spell speed, tenacity, and piety. So what they did in that situation was that material, you can actually still buy it, and people still hold on to it, more for sentimental reasons than anything else. But what you can do, there's people you can go to, like NPCs you can go to have that stuff converted, and it's sort of like a lucky dip, where you can take that material and then convert it into something that's useful for now, that can actually be melded and be utilized. I think part of the problem... These jackals, I swear to God. I think part of the problem is that was the randomness in which it happens. So for example, you might have material that increase your strength. Then you'll end up with material which once converted becomes skill speed. Now, not to say that boosting your skill speed isn't useful, but you might prefer critical hit or direct hit rate in comparison to skill speed, because that's kind of where it leans. Well, guess what? It's shit out of luck. Yeah, sorry, just taking a quick sip of a drink. You know what? Is it? Ah, doesn't let you jump over the edge. How could they not let you do that? I don't want to walk. I just want to be. Can I go this way? No. I am gonna have to do it. I'm gonna have to do it this way. No balls. There we go. So yeah, that's the whole belt thing. Ooh. Yeah. Oh, that's right. That's what I was gonna say. Is you started off with Archer / Bard. So you started off in Gridania and the Black Shroud. That's one thing I'm liking about starting with a new character. So one thing I didn't know until I committed to it with New Game Plus is if you do New Game Plus, you will always end up in the same starting city. So it doesn't matter. So I switched to Arcanist, started New Game Plus. It cuts out the initial bit of the game up until the level 4 main story quest. So you miss out on some of that, like, you know, the tutorial stuff. However, though, what it means is that my main character forever shall never be able to do, you know, this beginner content in another city-state. Defeat the pirates and protect the victory. Okay. Where am I meant to be going? Okay, sure. Yes. And also, for me, that felt a little bit sad when I was playing through, because I was kind of hoping that with New Game Plus, I would at least be able to experience the content for Limsa, like I done when I picked Arcanist. Let's see here. Bottom. Dance. Okay. How much? Yeah. Yep. Let me adjust those. Let's see, voice, system sounds, sound effects. I think maybe what I need to do is drag it that a little bit as well. Stop. That's better. I think. You tell me, but that sounds a bit better. Yeah, I think part of the problem was that the sounds were a bit geared towards, you know, like it was 50-50 between camera position and character position, so just sliding it so that way, because I tend to play my game zoomed out, so it should be fine. It should be fine there. Although I do hope that as part of all the reworks with Endwalker, they kind of balance that type of thing out a bit. So there's like a good, so the neutral position's a bit better balanced when it comes to like your sounds. But yeah, anyway, yeah, that's the thing. So, you know, if there's one benefit to creating an alt, is the playthrough until you get to the point where you start exploring Eorzea as a whole. Because at least that way then you can experience the story content for each of the 3 city-states. And I'm just gonna be like an idiot and just move around constantly. because why not? This is also what I do with dance if they're just like further away, is that I'll just run around in circles constantly and adjust if there's any positionals I need to adjust for. Oh. Okay, let's be a bit more serious about it. Oh. They're healing him. We can't have any healing here. This is a no healing zone. There you go. I guess I can't let the Storm Private die. That would be unfortunate. There we go. I kick you. There we go. The end. Okay, now the end. Ding ding. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think this little bit of story we actually do, regardless of where we start. It's been a while. Because that whole little thing about protecting the ship and, you know, the son being the one building the ship and the father being pissy about it. That seems familiar. Anyway. What's all my levels going at? 1550. There we go. Where am I going again? Over this way. Yep. Ooh. That was a good amount of EXP. What time is it? 5:10. Actually, Brett, what general time zone are you in? Because I honestly can't remember who's where anymore. WA. Okay, so you'd be what? 3? Yeah. It'd be like 3 in the morning for you, roughly? Yeah. Alright. How much money do I have? 6 gil. Or 6k. And I got these. Oh, I got a few of these, so yeah, I can afford to tell. I'll use return. It's free. Because I can now start the... Oh! I just realised there's also the bloody this also wanted me to come here anyway, so that works out well. That all worked out so well. Because I want to get the level 15 class quests for these two done. And yeah, might as well get them. There we go. Ripping up. And someone who can do repairs. No. I don't want to touch that. That was a mistake. Yeah, Oh, now that I've got, like, I think I've got my sound issues sorted out, how's the general quality of the stream? Because I'm using Restream IO, so I'm curious to see how it's been holding up. Cool. If I can ask a quick favor, because the reason, so I'm using Restream IO. The reason for that is, for now, I've also got it, so I'm actually also live streaming on YouTube as well, but the main reason why I've got that set up is, well, for two reasons. One, if, definitely more so that way, because with YouTube, you can live stream to a private stream, so, and that technically doesn't breach because it's not a public stream, that it doesn't break Twitch affiliate and partner terms of service. Now, if you live stream into YouTube, leave it as private, and when you're done, once you get past, I think it's 24 hours, you can actually then take that live stream, click it across, and then boom, instant VOD. So I was gonna ask you if I find the damn, yeah, so if I find the damn link to this, maybe also as well mute that, because you're probably going to get a bit of a feedback loop. There we go. So that's the live stream on YouTube. But if you can give me like a little bit of just a quick check to see how it looks, because I mean, you know, it's all well and good for it to work in theory, but if the quality's crap, then it's it's not that great. Okay, no, that's good. That's good. Because at the moment, because I'm not an affiliate, because obviously I don't have the number of followers needed for affiliate, but I can just let me do a bunch of stuff up there. God damn it! Where does it want me to go? It wants me to go to More Orders Guild. Yeah, I'll deal with that later. I'm gonna get those quests done. Class quests. But yeah, so like for me, and also this would be something which, if it works well enough, it might be, because you can use Restream IO for free. There is a paid version as well, which apparently is meant to strip away certain bits and pieces, but like certain like advertising bits, but For something that is free, I think it's a good way of, building up a YouTube channel. It's a potential way of building up a YouTube channel where you can just go, right, it's already there. You don't have to download and upload and stuff around. Beth, thank you for having a quick look at that. That's, really, is this all this quest is going to be? God damn. But yeah, thanks for taking a quick look at that. Much appreciated. Wait, so they gave me a class quest which takes a minute just to get summoned 2. Interesting, interesting. I'm pretty sure they all do that, but it's been a while. Because if I think about the classes, like besides White Mage, the last Dancer starts at 60, Gunbreaker starts at 60, Samurai starts at 50, I'm pretty sure. So those are the last 3 classes that I've actually started, and yeah. I tell you what though. Where did they want me to go with that? Yeah. I might head over and at least grab the... I think what I'll do is I'll grab the rogues side quests. Ooh, nice. Yeah. Yeah, I'll grab the rogue side quests, and then I might wrap up for that. Because how long's it been? It's been 2 hours 20 minutes, and I'm tired as hell. Yeah, I can get that one quickly knocked out of the way. Yeah. Honestly, okay, you know what, I'm just gonna skip this. I'm tired. Please tell me this is gonna be as quick as the... It's not gonna be as quick as it. It's not gonna be as quick. Why? Makes me sad. Okay. I'll finish this one. I'll finish this one and then I'm gonna call it. I just hope this one's quick, because I am tired. I can feel my brain slowly becoming a puddle of ooze, just ready to burst through my eardrums. And just leak onto the floor. Spell the Jolly Merchant. Where am I meant to? Yeah, they're really making me earn this one, aren't they? It's like, Arcanist. Hey, guess what? You get a new summon. Actually, which reminds me, I should probably move, because I think that's where I'm going to place the summons. Cast the type, a support type. Okay. It's like, oh yeah, just go upstairs, downstairs, and you'll see you get another summon. Rogue, it's like, nope, we're going to make you travel everywhere. No, this way. Ba ba ba, do 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 do. Do 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 da da da. You know, I forget how dark Final Fantasy, like, I mean, how dark, like, these little things in Final Fantasy 14 are. I mean, not to say they're little, but it's like, you know, you got this big overarching narrative, you're the warrior of light, you're saving the world, you're saving multiple worlds, blah, blah, blah. And then you get reminded that this happens, that there's slavery and all that kind of stuff happening, like slavery and... Am I allowed to say, like, a sex trafficking thing going on? Because that's something I know that's hinted multiple times. It's like... makes me uncomfortable. Oh wait, now both of these want me to go to airport. Okay, screw it. Initiate the thing. Okay, that's done. Whee! Whee! No, not here to deal with you. You know what? I said I was going to finish this one, and also I'm a man of my word. I'm going to finish this quest. Doesn't mean I have to watch the cutscenes. Feed the jolly merchants and free their captives. Okay. Am I meant to fight these? I can't remember now. I feel like I wasn't meant to fight them, but okay. Let's see what happens. Maybe I was meant to do a whole hide sneak thing. Nope. No, I don't know what to do. Maybe I should. Maybe this is one of the few times I should have watched the cutscene. Yeah, it would be nice if they gave me some sort of marker. Unless it was so stupidly obvious, I was just meant to come in here. It was that stupid. I was meant to just come in here. Okay, maybe that's it then. The idea is that I gotta start with that one, but I've gotta move up to the next one. Maybe then it all shall be revealed. Yeah, because they weren't there before. Okay. Well, you've got to die. That's better. That is much better. Yeah, because they went there. That's kind of dumb, honestly. I mean, I get why they've done it this way, but... 3, 2, 1, a stab. Is it over? Is it actually over? I think it is going to be over. Hooray! It is done. It is done, it is done, it is freaking done. And what did I get? There was a range. Ooh, okay, yep, I'm happy with that. I think that's a good way to... I think that is a good way to end this. I've got level 16 Rogue, a level 15 Arcanist, and both of them are geared up so that way I can continue the MSQ probably tomorrow night. So maybe, or I'll. I guess it depends on what's happening with timings and he may stream and other things. So anyway, to wrap up, thank you, Bread, for watching, and to anyone else who might come across the VOD in the future. Be sure to like, follow, subscribe, do all those things depending on where you are. Is that a good outro? Is that the type of thing you're meant to say in an outro? I don't know. Anyway, Thank you for joining, and we shall raid over to... You can say whatever. Okay. We shall raid over to... I can say whatever. Okay. No, I was about to do like say a bunch of stuff that Aya would say. It's like, but I am not going to contaminate my streams and my recordings with that type of content at critical junctures, such as the outro. What I would say is it would be the type of thing that would involve a fair bit of like you know, it'd be stuff that would elicit this type of response in Aya's chat, is all I'm gonna say. And now that shall forever be out of context. Sneevy is up and running. I mean, I don't... Yeah, what else? Yeah, let's raid over to Sneevy. I mean, she's been streaming for longer than I have, and... But it looks... Okay, yeah. Let's raid over to Sneevy. Okay, raid. Okay. Catch a bread. Have a good one. Enjoy Sneevy's stream and whatever's left